Let's talk about the men's team. You graduated a lot, and after a pretty successful campaign transition, you showed a lot of NSIC teams that USF knows what they're doing, and they were very competitive in a number of tournaments. What do you bring in, and kind of what are your initial thoughts going into the season?
Well, losing the top 4 out of our top 6, will hurt us with experience, but we're replacing those 4 with really good freshmen, and we're really excited about this recruiting class. It's the first full recruiting class that we've brought in, and the talent's there. It's just a matter of let's get some rounds underneath their belts and see how they do. Just kind of throw them into the fire here a little bit in practice and seeing how they react and working from that. For the year, for the conference, I think it's much of the same. We know what to expect out of our guys, and then how does that shake out with the conference? I think we'll be contenders to be in the top part of the conference. I have faith in the guys and putting the work in it, and just kind of, it's a new chapter for the men's program and moving forward a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see how they all react, how they come together as a team, because we've got 3 seniors and 4 freshmen, so it'll be interesting how we bring those guys together and create that team chemistry.
Switching to the women's side, you only graduated 1, and the NSIC is known as a very strong golf conference, and across the street they also have a solid program. Talk about what the girls have been working on this summer and kind of expectations going into the season for them.
Well, with the girls, our top player from last year was Callie Godsley, and she's a junior, so she's a senior this year, and we're really lucky to have her coming back with her experience and her leadership, and really trying to foster that this summer and build that into her. We have 3 sophomores and 3 freshmen, so we're still young, and it's a matter of, for us it was building numbers and talent, and so we worked really hard with that the past 2 years with recruiting. And again, it's the team chemistry. It's putting that together and seeing them help each other grow and pushing them to the limits from the coaching side in the practice. So practices are going to be intense and they're going to be hard, because we want them to feel like that's going to be harder than when they go out and play. So that's our focus this year with the women, and getting that experience for them and not being intimidated when they go to tournaments, and taking the bright lights out of it for them and putting that experience into their belt.
So in terms of goals, is it something you can quantify? Is it strokes? Is it standings? Kind of walking, coming into the, Labor Day weekend, when you guys play Southwest Minnesota and Augie, kind of, how do you, what do you put for a benchmark?
For a benchmark, for the entire year, I'd say the women, depending on if they come together, if our talent comes together the way that it should, I think we've got a shot at regionals, and that would be big for us. And finishing in the top 4 in the conference would be big for us. I think they could do top 5, and for sure top 6. But it's regionals is our goal this year. We're going to shoot for that. This weekend, this Labor Day weekend, whenever they start, I'd say, if we can beat Southwest Minnesota State, we're on a good track. Augie's a little bit, more experienced and deeper than we are, so they're not quite our goal yet, but we're going to get there.